I'm catching up with Nick Paddock ahead of racing on Friday. We're chatting about the Cliffy Miller runners, and first up will be Elado's Habit and Chloe's Dancer. Now, Elado's Habit is having her very first run, as her name suggests. She's a filly by Elado, and Chloe's Dancer, Nick, she was never in the race on debut. She was green, and she can come on with the experience.
Yeah, she was a little bit disappointing. I thought she'd maybe be a handful of lengths off them, but she came out slow and, like you said, never got into the race. She dug her toes in halfway through, and she was never comfortable. Obviously, it was first day at school, so she's very green. I expect her to be green again, first time around the turn. She hasn't got the best of draws. Hoping for a little bit of improvement, hoping for the best, but she is a filly that's looking for probably a mile and a bit further in time to come. Elado's Habit, obviously not ideal making a debut around the turn, but we have to start somewhere, and I can't wait until January to make a debut. But she's doing very well at home. She's very good in the manger. She work's been fair, so hoping for a fair effort and just something to build on.
Play Act runs in race 3 in the Guineas Plate. Now, he wasn't disgraced last time out in the Racehorse Owners Association Stakes, where On My Honour romped home. And Nick, he'll be having his peak run.
Yeah, peak run. He's one of the better weighted horses in the race. I think him and Sakura Jima are the two best weighted. Obviously, my best shot is you've got to respect him, but we do have 6 kilos on him this time around. I think he's in a very good vein of form. It's his peak effort. I expect a nice run. The mile should suit him. I don't think the poly was too much of a problem last time, so hopefully he can go very close. But we'll have to see. It's the jury's still out on the poly track for him.
Roll of the Dice runs in race 6. Now, he was super impressive, winning on local and poly debut last time out.
Yeah, he was ready to go again on the Monday. He didn't come out of first gear. So he won extremely well. I think he was fairly handicapped for 68 now. Yeah. I think it's still a winnable mark. He's in a very competitive field. I think there's 16 of them in the race. He has draw one. He has come on at home. I expect a big run from him, and I wouldn't be leaving him out of everything.
In race 7, we'll see Wordsworth in action. We're in his box this morning. He's really, really a sweet chap. And Nick, you've got to feel that maybe he's a little bit unlucky last time out.
Yeah, he got a touch boxed up in the latter stages, and he's doing well at home. He had a little bit of a freshen up after the last run. Poly obviously is no issue. Only worry is a bit of the draw. I think he's drawn out 12 and probably coming to about 9. Is a bit of a worry, but he's doing well at home, and I'd include him.
Lieutenant Alexander is next up in race 8. Now, he posted a great run last time out, and it's a form line that stood up well, Nick.
Extremely. I think he's got draw 1 with bottom weight. I think we're 3 kilos better off with Gavin's favourite that we beat last time. He's doing exceptionally well at home. It's probably one of the best we've had him in a long time. Coat is finally coming right. He's a horse definitely wants to follow for the summer season now, and I think he's a horse that's going to run a massive race on Friday.
And then we've got the 2 runners that finish up in race 9. Silver Tycoon is back off a short break. His form prior to that break was really, really useful. He'll be joined by Pashton Wali, who also runs off a short break.
Yeah, they're both in the same boat as they both had their African horse sickness all sorted before these runs. Got them all done. Silver Tycoon, obviously the right type of race. When he carries the weight, but he's a big chap. Yeah. He shouldn't have too much of a problem with the 61. Doing exceptionally well at home. He's a type of horse you can never leave out. He's really holding form. Pashton Wali, he's the lurker in the race. He really is. He's come down to a winnable mark. I think he's off a 68 now with a fair draw. Hopefully he can hold his position and doesn't drop it like typical Pashton Wali style. If he just holds position, he can run on from there. He's definitely a lurker and something you have to definitely include in your pick 6s.
So 2 optimistic runners close for the yard in race 9.